my lady.
Ah. You sleep a lot.
Lightly.
Sure. Do you always get up so late?
I have late nights.
I'll make note that you're really good at coming up with excuses.
No excuses, my lady. Reasonings.
Whatever you say.
Hello. Good morning, my friend. Get enough rest, I hope. Never get enough rest, truly. Good morning to you as well. It's, still surreal. I'm overjoyed that I did not wake up from a dream. Me as well, my dearest friend. Me as well. We have much to prepare. Oh, we do, indeed. There are things I would like to speak to you about in earnest, but first, I think having a little sparring between my son and the Lady Ombre might prove fortuitous. Very well, then. We shall go about it, then. I will meet you downstairs. Very well. I will gather my things, Lord. Morning to you both. Good to see you up and about.
Good morning.
Yes, some of us don't like to sleep in.
Yes, well, we'll be heading outside of the stadium. Get a morning sparring. I trust after your long journey, you slept well, Lady Ombre.
I appreciate the accommodations.
I'm sure that you do. But that did not answer my question.
It was a wonderful sleep, thank you.
Good. It's important we get our rest for what's to come. If you want to get your armor, you probably should.
Understand.
I would like him to get a bit of a wake-up call when it comes to sparring. He's gotten good, make no mistake. But I fear he's gotten used to my self-practice. And as you know, I have my habits.
As long as I'm not in trouble for bruising him.
Don't break anything.
Can't promise that if he's that inexperienced, but I'll try to stay man.
I think he might serve to impress you. Given that we are not exposing ourselves just yet, I hope you do not mind if I refer to you by your first name.
By all means.
The people here know myself as Tazim, and they know my son as Sharik. Probably best if you don't call me Lord in public. I can imagine it would lead to some problems. It would. We'll make our way out there. There will be some people who have questions, and I will take care of them in due time. But now is not the time.
What was her first name again? Olina.
Let's make our way out there.
gather who I can and go from there. See how many of us we can
No,
rouse from their slumber.
Good morning. Good morning.
Who's that?
Good morning, Sir Brooker.
And that other
Should
one.
come along.
Right,
Probably
I'll
some
meet
sort
you.
of business associates. Nothing to worry about that.
You'll medical splint that I'm going to be making here soon. Seems like his house is like the party house. How many are you gonna need? I'm going to need 8.
I can get you 8.
Morning.
I believe
Selma,
that be-
Harry.
Morning.
Morning, Tazim.
Good morning.
Morning, morning.
I will go get your 5s then.
Morning, all.
Morning.
Good morning.
Seems there are a few others training as well.
It's in the air.
I think a lot of people understand how much danger surrounds Nautis, especially when it comes to the orcs. So they want to keep themselves ready.
Plan to
Order past the
expand. Yeah.
Sir Brooker,
Hi.
in confidence, this is Lady Omri of Gibbon. And this is Crenshaw, advisor to King Rennell.
Pleasure.
Lady Omri, Crenshaw, this is Sir Marcus Brooker, a knight of my house. Pleasure. I look forward to you being able to sit down and speak. For now, however, we're going to test the mettle of one of my prodigies. My only prodigy.
I was gonna say one of.
He's going to be very upset when this goes wrong.
Perhaps. Perhaps. We will see. No. Obviously, Orlando. Same as any other training. See what he knows. And remind him of what he doesn't. When they are done, I would like to know your opinion, Crenshaw. Of course. Just a chance to see them go at it, Sir Brooker. If you're busy, that is fine.
Oh, no. That's alright.
When you are both ready.
Oh, you are well armed for a lady.
The lady is a knight, first and foremost.
Right.
The first to 3. Ready? Set. Begin. Unfortunate. Incredibly unfortunate.
Does that mean I win?
It's alright. Just practice your form. Right.
What is this technique?
Your stance, I should say. Right?
What is she doing?
In
I don't understand.
Listen, she's getting in your head. Hey, you can't let it get into your head.
Right, right. Silent dog, I see.
Yeah.
Ready? Set. Begin.
She's fast.
As you try to keep your distance, Kyler, to spar with Olena here, every movement she makes is calculated. There doesn't seem to be any more form of panic in any of her movements. With a 19 minus 2, you begin to prod her defenses, and for the most part, even with you thinking you have the upper hand, a lot of the time she merely deflects it with the shield, or just very so slightly steps out of the way of each strike. You see a slight smirk appear on her face. You seem to know more than she originally thought.
Pardon me, I'm dancing with my head right now.
By all means. Take a second if you need.
Shield is as much a weapon as it is a defensive object.
Maybe that'll wake you up.
Yeah. Fucking good morning.
Rolling. As you continue your bout here, Kyler, with a 14 minus 2, you're still holding up the upper hand a little bit for the most part. Any strikes that maybe get too close, she immediately riposts with her blade that's been resting on her back. Or again, letting the shield just have the weapon glance right off it so she can sidestep. She is still seeing what you're really made of before making any major movements. With such speed and calculation, Kyler, even after every altercation, she immediately puts distance between you and her without as much as a second thought. Immediately backing off when she realized she might get hit, but even so, it trusts in her instincts rather than panicking at all. This is very different from sparring with Arn or even fighting Imperial Knights up to this point. This person's very calculated in everything that they do. And it shows. Again, glancing or riposting with the blade and then closing the distance with the shield to bring it right up into your chest and then pushing you away. It's as your father said, the shield is very much a weapon even as a defensive tool. Rolling. With an 11 minus 2, Kyler, as you go in for the next bout, one of your blades, one of your strikes will glance right off the shield and it'll be smacked to the side, and then you'll get, leaving you open on the outside of your left leg. And before you even realize it, you get smacked there. Leaving no opening for you to think once the strike has been made. A good hit nonetheless, but you do know that it took a little bit of time for that opening to reveal itself. Your confidence isn't shattered yet. You feel like fighting with your old man has taught you something.
That's remarkable.
You reorient yourself again, Kyler, and try to assess where you can possibly find your next opening. With a 19 minus 2, so far her defense is pretty solid, and even trying to make any kind of opening whatsoever is incredibly difficult. Even so, you go in charging once again, As you smack into the shield, you make it slide off on purpose, trying for a feinted strike. And it almost connects, forcing her to riposte with her blade. As she riposts and forces distance, a smirk appears on her face again. Not bad.
Perhaps a shorter blade might accompany him.
As you go in for the next altercation, she smacks the shield to the side with a 10-2. The same thing again, but smacks on the shoulder, forcing your arm to go slack, and you feel a strike on the back part of your leather chest.
He needs to cultivate his own. Maybe take your style.
And again, before you know it, you look over and she's already made quite a bit of distance from you.
Looks like I'm looking at you.
About as much as a word. Rolling. With the use of the parrying dagger, you're able to riposte just a little bit better, Colin. With a 15-2, you're able to hold your own and deflect any blows that would have come close to your arms, legs, or chest. While not pushing her back at all, you're not getting any ground either.
Leg sweep.
Rolling. Ooh, with a 5-2, your leg goes flying out from under you, Kyler.
Blade by the head.
See the blade on the edge of your vision, Kyler, as you try to get back up.
Agile manages to avoid. Like I said, to one point, it was faring against contact as part of a regular package. He knows a lot. You ever see him in full blade? When he's older.
Rolling, and as you go in again, Kyler, with a 6-2, as you try to go into riposte, she catches your parry dagger and twists your wrist in such a way that it actually goes flying out of your hand.
Shield straight to the face.
Your vision flashes white for just a second, Kyler, as the heavy impact brings you to the ground. As you gain your senses once again, a little dazed, but you shrug yourself out of it, but that was a solid hit.
Long swording requires because he uses a dagger, he relies on his flexibility. It looks but he pulls it off and I can't really understand. Tree, come in. Not done yet, but come in. Closer. The lady has spent most of her life training as a knight. Against knights. Some other forms of lighter armor. In order to use a shield, most of the time, someone will face their shield-bearing side towards you. Most of their weight will be on their front foot. If you can strike high and expose her leg and kick it out, you might get the advantage. Throw her weight off.
I've been trying. Have you seen her speed? I might have something.
You can match it. Is he left-handed dominant? I would assume. Yes. Perhaps in this circumstance, where the lady is right-handed dominant, he should find the dagger in his left hand. Easier to parry. Thus he could still have the reach. That's right. I'm not one to use a dagger during primary combat. I would find it incredibly hard to... How should I say?
He's gonna throw the dagger as close to her head as he can.
Rolling. With a 15, as you throw the dagger at such close distance, it forces her to force her sword arm to go up to deflect it in the current position that she is. But it does expose her leg.
You only get one dagger, though.
I certainly do not.
But now the boy has no dagger.
I carry 3 at all times, for that reason.
He's a bit more resourceful.
Thanks for the information.
I'm also good at lying.
I can tell.
Rolling. With an 11 minus 2 color, she comes in for the offensive this time. You were not expecting it. She came in quick. And as she does so, as she comes in, she uses the shield to its best ability, blocking any attack that she can fully trust in, and it smacks you right into your shin.
Final bout, Solana. Show him what you know how to use a sword without a shield. I think you'll be surprised if you're a Joldy. Trust me when I say Olena knows how to use her offhand. Three, two, one, begin.
Kyler with a 19 minus 2. Even with the removal of the shield, she is still quite fast, being able to either weave out of blows or to repulse as she needs to. One of which, as the dagger comes in close to try and smack her in the side, she uses her offhand to misdirect her wrist. And she comes in close once again, Kyler. She closes the distance with speed, and with a 3 minus 2, she uses the crossguard to force your blades down, and then there's a kick that goes right into your leather chest.
Alright, I think that's enough for now, guys. Very well done to you both. Very
Quite
well.
good.
What do you think, Crenshaw?
I think he's quite good.
As the duel ends and you gain your senses, you look over to your sparring partner, and as soon as the duel is over, the expression from her face is gone. Back to business.
It is no
Very
bad.
well done, Olena. I can see that training is going to pay off. I would like this to be a regular thing whenever you both have time.
Of course.
Your thoughts?
Provided he gets up in the
Sharik?
morning.
She's quick.
Indeed. But so are you.
Not quick enough.
Flexibility and speed. And she also wears chain. I realized I've done you a bit of disservice by being the one to primarily train with you. I've gotten slow and old. Olena here has had her prime. I will have her pushing you hard. Training will be a lot more difficult. And you'll walk away learning more than if you would have with myself. So, go get yourself cleaned up, tend to yourself, or let her go with him. You're obviously free to mill about the town, but keep a low profile.
Of course.
We will speak more later in the afternoon. But
And that was me with a headache.
hearing
Not bad.
potential.
Aren't you forgetting something? Or did you grab your dagger?
I grabbed it.
Good.
Wouldn't leave it behind.
Trying to
Ridiculous.
work you to death.
So the team. Raspy breathing.
Town is training
I
the blacksmith's apprentice.
hate mornings.
I
love mornings. Oh,
Maybe I should participate as well. You're more than welcome to lad. Anyone's willing.
Got your ass
I'm
kicked.
planning on having
Wolves and
you
lightning
be
for you at least.
Good.
Indeed, indeed. I will show respect to all of this and lead it further.
I mean, kind of weird. I got like 3 19s and didn't win, but that's okay. Excuse me, I'm going to change.
By all means.
She's well trained. Yeah, but the difference, I still had the -2. It was a scripted loss, and that kind of bugs me. Kind of makes everything up until this point pointless. I expected as much, honestly. Exactly, Haven. I get it. I'm sure they have their reasons.
You did quite well.
I didn't want to break him too bad. I am supposed to train him.
Perhaps awakening is what he needs.
Hmm.
You did good.
Thank you.
But, as all things are, we must improve it.
Hmm.
But I see some potential in you.
I'm glad.
Excuse me. I shall excuse myself.
So, born in Gewin. trained by knights and your father?
Correct.
Spent much time on the road?
About 10 years looking for your father.
He can be elusive when he needs to be.
Oh, I've heard.
I'm struggling to get a read on you past Lady and Knight. Forgive me.
I don't think you need to be concerned with. Seems either I'm your glorified babysitter or you're mine right now.
Don't think it has to be like that.
I did not show up here expecting to have to teach someone the basics.
The basics? Figured I held my own a bit there.
I was going easy on you, like he asked me to. How about we start with you? How come there was such a big crowd watching you fight?
Make a lot of friends here, I suppose.
And you always let them watch you train? Seems kind of dangerous.
Well, I don't always fight my hardest when I train.
Gonna have to get used to that. No more slacking.
Ditto.
I don't think I have been, but it's adorable that you think so.
You said it yourself, you were pulling your punches, going easy on me.
Because the Lord asked me to. Because I wanted to. If it were up to me, you'd have a broken arm. To make sure that you understood. That blocking with your forearm and the dagger, and the blade at that angle is not smart. You won't do it again if I break your arm. That's not how I'm supposed to teach you.
experience.
I doubt your skill and your aptitude. You fight messy, which can prove helpful sometimes. It's not refined.
Served me well up until now. Served me well at Ambershire and Oakenbrook. Dozens of
I'm
Imperials.
sorry. Are you the one training me? Or am I training you?
You barely know me.
And yet, your training is in my care.
Hmm.
You're very emotional.
And you're like a plank of wood.
That was a test, you fucking idiot. If I can get that easily under your skin, we have a lot to do. Now, glorified babysitter, show me the city.
What's under the armor and the weapons, I guess? I wonder. Or is that all there is?
Tell you, there's a lot of fucking headaches under this armor today.
Especially when leaving. Better?
Yes.
This is the forge. This is where Tazim and I work. He's the blacksmith, I'm the assistant blacksmith. It's become somewhat of a gathering point for people, especially if they need their weapons or armor looked after. We work with the Master Dawe as well. He's more of the armor smith, whereas Tazim and I are the weaponsmiths and toolsmiths. So if you need anything, don't hesitate.
I see.
Market area. If you need to buy food, bits and bobs. The markets rotate out nearly daily, so if you were looking for a deal, might find something interesting. Docks and fish market. I'm sure you can put two and two together.
Yes, so far your tour is just, this is what I see with my eyes, therefore you see it with your eyes.
You want to see what I see through my eyes?
If we're supposed to work together, I suppose so.
If you wanted that kind of tour of Nautis, it's probably best behind closed doors. But forgive me for letting you get situated with the immediate area on a base level first. Aegon. Apothecary. We go through potions like nobody's fucking business.
I could tell.
Merchants Guild. Mercs Guild.
Huh.
If you feel like earning extra cash.
If they have to go almost outside in front of someone's yard, it'd be preposterous.
Well,
It'd be silly if I got that inside their home.
okay. I didn't know if that was somebody's right there or not.
Maybe you get better luck in Cassetta, huh?
Don't say that ever today.
Bakery. Gladia makes good products. That's your thing.
Products. Illuminating.
I don't know what half of them are, I'll be honest.
Right, good,
Good luck with that, Marv.
Thank you. Marv.
And what are you normally doing during your day?
Depends on what needs to be
Training
done.
and studying, I hope.
No, I need to progress with things. Tavern. Food, drink if you need it.
Morning, Shriek.
Morning.
Do you happen to know the next time the blacksmith will be available to me for an order to be made, perchance?
What do you need? I can put the order in. We are quite low on iron now, though.
I see. Can you perchance make an iron glaive?
Not with our current stock, but I can come and find you when we do have what we need.
Very well. Once you can start that order, I can give payment on that then. Unless you need it in advance to acquire the metal.
It would be. I'll let you know when we have the ability to even try that. How about that?
That works. Understandable. Thank you.
She is new, isn't she?
Surgeons. Imperial owned.
I'm sorry,
Hello?
surgeon.
How are you?
He chose the wrong
see.
name.
Doing good.
I told him where to go.
Not so much around. Only got one.
Oh.
They're the workers.
This one as well.
All right. That's fine. How much do you want?
Bathhouse.
Ah,
Yes, how very lovely a place.
Doesn't seem like
how
your
often
kind of
do you
thing.
frequent the bathhouse?
Only when I need to.
I bathe, I assure you. I'll keep that in mind.
This is my horse. I don't know how to ride it. Tazim's teaching me.
You don't know how to ride a horse.
I wasn't raised where you were raised. I was raised very differently. It's a new thing for me. I've only just gotten used to being around him.
I see. Perhaps it's a conversation that should be had then. Everything you need to know about this horse.
Welcome back. What were you saying?
It's cool. The horse gave me an emotional headache. It's fine. Perhaps it's a conversation at some point to understand the difference.
I think that would be good, actually. I would like to know. Let's finish this tour, and if you are still tolerating me, we can talk. Sound good?
It's my job to tolerate.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, had the Major not died, they would have been kept in check. But because he's no longer here, now that the position has been changed,
Quill and Blade, merchants.
still many.
Knickknacks, nothing specific.
I see.
We're pretty close friends with the owners, so.
Seems you're friends with everybody.
Pays to know people.
So a good way to die.
What does it keep your friends close and your enemies within striking range? This is where Marcus works.
Let me guess. Let me.
Okay.
I guess. Woodworker.
And stoneworker. Stoneworker by trade, woodworker by need. Harry?
Sharik, morning.
Good to see you.
Morning routine is going to be hard with you if everybody stops to talk to you.
You have no idea. Back at the house, you already know that, and that's the way to the Dowway. We work hand in hand with them.
You wouldn't happen to know where your father is, do you?
He's out and about right now. I should be around later today, though.
Alright, thank you.
There's a gate back that way on the other side of this building which leads out to the ocean if need be, but they keep it locked. However, there's a fucking giant hole in the wall right there, so if you need to slip out at night time for anything.
Do you slip out at night?
When I need to.
What kind of things do you need to slip out at night for?
Gradia is a interesting place. Some things need to be done in the shadows.
I see.
Well, can I get you anything? Drink of water, food? I doubt you drink.
Water. I drink. I just drink when it's appropriate. Well then, what the hell do I have to teach you?
A lot, apparently.
Start at the beginning. Who the fuck are you? In the deepest respects.
Kinda prefer it without the respects, if I'm honest.
Do you not understand the type of life I come from and the type of life you are preparing for?
How about you explain it to me? I want to hear what you think of it.
You realize that when we correct all this, not if, you're going to be in such a position of power that your lackadaisy lifestyle isn't exactly going to fly, right?
Mm-hmm.
And how have you prepared for that?
If I'm honest, we've kind of been busy surviving.
Well, seems like you don't have a lot to do during the day.
Again, it depends on the day.
Well, then, depending on the day, you will be jogging, and you will be training, and you will be studying.
Sounds fair.
Could learn to teach you some manners. You don't have to sit slouched like that.
It's the only way my belt finds the lights in the room. Otherwise it gets
I'm
weird.
still gonna berate you about it.
Fine. It's fine by me.
So if you weren't born into this, obviously, why are you here?
How long have you got?
Till we leave. Or is that winter?
End of the season, yeah. Has to gone south. It wouldn't be snowing, would it? Maybe in the northern regions. Anyway. I was born in Gradia, Coracadus. A long time ago.
I confess, I don't know a lot about your kind. When you say a long time ago, I'm unaware if you mean 20 years ago or 200 years ago.
I see. Forgive me. 80 something. You kind of lose track when they all meld together.
80 years.
Though,
Look like a child.
well, in human years, that would be mid-20s or something, early 20s.
See. So you met him in Gradia here?
No. I didn't have a good life growing up. I didn't get to... I didn't get to live with my parents or have them teach me anything. Everything I learned myself. I was, by all intents and purposes, pretty much alone. I'll spare you the details, but I had to leave Gradia after some time. Ended up in Ireland. Made my way to Ledford, which is where I met Han. And, well, the rest is history, I suppose.
That tells me nothing. How much you've been taught while you're with him. You can be sparse on whatever traumatic details you want. It's your education I need to know about.
I'm trying to provide you with the full story because... well, not the full story, but...
I need the flowers, not the weeds.
I'm not like you, or Arn, or Crenshaw, or Haskell, or even Gregor. I know that. I worry that people want me to be that, but I can't be.
Of course you're not. But I don't see you making an effort to meet in the middle either, from the sounds of it. There's a lot of emotional me, this right now, I get it. This stuff was hard, but you're lucky to have the Lord and the life he's gonna provide you. Stop complaining about who you weren't born to be and start thinking about who you can work to be. You don't have to be exactly like us, you just have to be a half-decent person that has fucking manners and knows how to block a shield bash. Or do you think he wants to see you die?
I've done pretty well up until this point.
Everybody else seems to coddle you. I will not. You're sloppy. And you're the heir. You need to do better. It's that simple.
Well,
So we will train.
thank you for your upfrontness about it.
I don't know you. I don't need to know you. My job to help you grow. I'm not going to coddle you. If I believe that you can turn into a good man, then perhaps maybe you should start believing it too. I'm going to go study in your room. Or our room.
Have fun.
Oh, I will. Believe me, though, if I don't see you crack a book today, I will give you a black eye with one.
As she departs, it seems that the warmth of home has chilled precipitously. Eyes like ice, and a countenance like a winter wind. Although, just the same as taking a dip in a freezing pond, it can shock you to your senses. Perhaps that is what that conversation was, you wonder. Maybe the shock that you needed. One way or the other, she's an interesting foil. Someone cold, calculating, and not willing to hold back.
45. I'll hold 45 on it. You sure I can't interest you in anything else besides the ink? Maybe like a quill or, maybe a bottle so you can separate these?
Well, broadsworded it is so far. Maybe. I am kind of interested with the short sword.
It is what it is.
Who knows?
Indeed. That's my expertise. Keep your calm. Keep your calm. He's right there.
Is he? So he is. Well, blacksmith apprentice. Make a word. My friend here, would like his weapon repaired. How much would that cost?
The dagger I brought in a couple of days ago.
Yeah, we're fucked on iron right now. We don't really have anything to do. We can't really do much with anything. I'm working on securing some more, and when I do, I will come and find you. But as it stands right now, we don't have much at all.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Not much.
I expect
As
you
in
to come to us
implying
then
you
when
might
you
have
it.
some.
Be enough for the current orders we're working
You have
on now.
enough for a single weapon repair?
I've told the same thing to other people that have asked for weapons repaired and made. We don't have enough iron right now to do it.
Are these weapons more important than the Nautis guards equipment?
When they're half done, yes.
We'll come talk later tonight. Yes, perhaps by then you can get the iron.
I'm certainly trying.
Very well.
I like making money, despite what you may think.
We'll be seeing you again later, Mr. Blacksmith.
Hello, sir. Sir? Giles? Hey.
Fail. Last call.
Forgive me. Hello. Forgive me for bothering you. You might recognize me for, repairing the hammer.
Mm-hmm.
Since I can see you are a sword wielder as well, I'm just wondering what is your preference on swords, I would say. I'm seeking the buying a sword of some sort.
Depends on what you want to do with it, I suppose.
Repeat that again? Sorry.
It depends on what you want to do with it.
Well, I would like to have a sword to use it for self-defense and also travel with and all that.
Short sword, then.
I'm a cart driver.
Easy to pack away, easy to maneuver around. Good for self-defense.
I see. Shorts. Two people said short swords. One person said arming sword, and one said broadsword. Huh.
An arming sword is a type of short sword.
Okay. I see. I see. I will keep that in mind. Although, one of the other I think he was a mercenary as well, recommend me for a broadsword because I'm strong enough to at least carry cargo and load it up and offload it, and, you know.
You want it for self-defense, though. You want it to be maneuverable. You want to be able to walk him through places. That's a short sword.
He said bigger is better. I don't know.
Morning.
Good morning, darling.
Morning, ladies. Anyways, but I will certainly think of which sword I would like. It's kind of hard. I've been learning from a mercenary. So yeah.
Yeah, short sword.
I think that's him right there. I think.
Yes.
No, maybe that's not him. Is that you? I can't tell with the.
He walked up to me while I had my mask up. What do you mean? He literally told me exactly like him.
He expected to take out the major, the lieutenants, all in one fell swoop,
Bezranin?
leaving the embassy leaderless. However, it would seem that whoever fed him that information lied to him.
Occupied with company, private meeting.
Understood. Do you mind if I wait, or do you want me to come back?
Maybe the information was just wrong.
You can wait, it's fine, but it's been a while. It might take a bit more.
Ugh.
Gradia, coin will change information on a whim. It would not be.
Alright, I'll come back.
Feel free to. Alright. I get a 9.
We have a very common goal right now. We need to find this embassy.
Should I get a 9? Let him know you came by.
Sharik.
Oh. Oh, there you are. Okay.
Miss Sarah. You okay?
Good morning. Just a typical day in Nautis, I guess.
You want to talk to me about it?
Nah, you seem like you got your plate full.
You have no fucking
Don't worry
idea.
about it.
You sure? It honestly beats what else is happening.
Who the fuck is that?
Wanna go inside?
Drow magics. Fix him now.
Oh, hello.
It worked.
So what's going on?
Just curious, what's going on with your family?
They're well, you'll find out eventually. They're from Giwan. She's from a one of the houses there. They found their way here looking for Arn. They're gonna join the cause.
And she just beat the shit out of you for fun?
Training, apparently.
Why do you need training? Didn't he already train you himself?
Yeah.
Women could be more than him.
Well, the fact is, according to him, he's not in his prime anymore. He's getting slower, and I'm getting used to fighting him. Fresh set of eyes. They're gonna teach me to be a lord and stuff.
I don't have a problem. Just got a lot going on.
Yeah.
I don't believe you. When you said that Arnulf thinks I'm family, I don't believe you. I don't think he believes himself if he said it.
Why do you think that?
There's no room for me. Why would he want someone like me around? I know how he feels. How he really feels about me. I can sense it. The only reason he tolerates me is because I want to keep you safe. So I guess what's going to happen is I'm going to help you and your father get your boat, then wave goodbye from the docks as you leave forever.
Is that what you want?
So that's my problem. Can't go with you.
Why?
There's a matron running around on the surface. Vestrin is in possession of something he shouldn't be. I need to find Silva. I can't just leave.
I see.
And your father made it... Never mind. I hope he clears things up with me. That's all I have to say about it. Because if he doesn't, I have a lot of things I need to think about.
I hope he clears them up for you too, then.
I didn't want to talk about this. You should go.
Okay. Sorry for, pushing.
How do we keep them from not expending themselves as
Still,
they
huh?
are
It'll be 10
known to
seconds.
do? How do you stop
Yeah, a
an
couple of
Imperial
Imperials just
soldier
left.
trained for so
Huh.
long
Just
to
stuck in with
go
Gradia.
against everything they know to solve a problem?
They're
You
all
knock on the
going
door
to
if you'd
agree
like.
with me privately.
Nicely.
Oh, wait.
That's an avenue.
What?
That
What's the
said,
plan? Gonna do it yourself?
no.
How?
We'll have friends help us. Trusted, loyal friends. And then we will be able to take this to the keep and finally have ourselves in a position that isn't just at the bottom of the barrel. But in order for that to work, we have to be able to take the credit for his capture. But there's also another way to go about it.
Capture or killed? I don't know. I don't care.
He needs to be
I just
captured.
think a
He
man
can't
like
be
that
killed.
shouldn't. Why?
Because if he's dead,
Have we not
then
given enough?
the Barons won't be able to take recognition for it. We'll have to have a talk with. But for now, I think I hear voices outside.
All right. I'm not gonna act. Neither will others. Until we hear more, and I'm sure you would want to talk to Mr. Dazim about that very express order.
Indeed. Oh, by the way, I need you to make me some hardtack. Once your finger feels better, of course.
It's gonna be a day or so.
Right.
Thanks.
Take care. And if you need any flour, just let me know.
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh.
Did you need something?
Yeah. Do you have a moment?
Got nothing but moments.
Lucky you. What's your iron stock looking like?
A lot, but it's the last I'm getting. It's 48. Marco has 24.
Yeah, we're fucking out. Can we make a purchase?
All right. Let me see how much Let's see how much I still owe you and just take it off. How much do you want to buy?
Didn't we call it off once you got me
unfortunately, the buy prices.
flash powder?
Is the shop?
Say again?
Didn't you call the debt off with the flash powder? You gave me the ingredients.
Right, we are even. Is this going to end up being a private conversation or?
No, just a purchase.
Go ahead and open up.
What's with the guard?
Thieves, people breaking in trying to hurt me. You know, the usual.
Huh.
Unfortunate. But good morning, both of you.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Afternoon, sorry, afternoon.
Afternoon.
Would you happen to have any scholar friends? By any chance?
Scholar, I actually do. Thanks to Markle inventing a fucking constant.
A what?
Nothing. What kind of scholar friends are you looking for?
Ones that have any legends about Bird of Paradise. It's a local legend.
Bird of Paradise. If it's a local legend, actually, I could probably. Actually, I don't know how to get in contact with them. I don't think. But I do know a couple of scholars that are local, and they are interested in things like that. Local legends and fauna and flora and all that. Maybe I'll see if I can find them around town.
Yeah, actually, do need to know everything they know about the Bird of Paradise. So.
All right. Well, I'll let you know. So Tazim, it's Sharik, that is. Crunching the numbers. If I were to give you these 48 at the cost of what it would take to replenish stock from the Free Wolf,
It would be 13 silvers and 44 coppers. However, since I did get them a lot cheaper, I am willing to give this batch for a bit lower.
Hmm.
Let me see here. One moment. 7 silver, 70 copper. Can you do it?
Yeah. You can do that.
All right.
Chat, do the maths.
Put the money on the counter, and I will go ahead and start grabbing those for you.
What was the amount again?
7 silver, 70 copper.
No, the ore.
48.
Thank you. That's yours.
All right. Fuck. Just know that any future ore that you need from me, I can only get in batches of, let's see here. I believe it's batches of 5 now, unfortunately. Let me see.
Jeez, really?
It's incredibly rare right now. Batches of 5 at 28 coppers per unit. And you'll have to pay a hand. It's a hefty expense. And it'll take about 2 or 3 days to get here.
Right.
Well, feel free to, I've got business, so I'll just leave these here for you to grab.
Yep.
Come back. What can I do for you, sir?
Hello. I'm here to ask some
Well, they're here in town.
Watch your back.
Oh no, he's gone past. Alright. I didn't know he was coming this way or not. I didn't want to get started by the boat.
Sharik.
Forgive me, I didn't see you.
Somebody poking around your forge while you were gone, demanding to know who I am.
Who was?
Didn't catch his name. Dressed in
Why,
rags
where do
and
you
heavy
want this?
armor. Arrogant.
Interesting. Yeah, people
Yeah.
here are... They question a lot.
Nosy.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
So you've been busy.
Finally getting a supply of iron for the forge. There's actually 2 more I need to
Do
grab.
you know your way around a blade in more than one way?
I do, thankfully. Another thing Tazim has taught me. Wait, was that a compliment?
I never not have compliments if they're due.
Just didn't expect it. I need to grab
I can
these and
compliment
then...
skills when they're there. Don't be upset because I don't compliment what's not there half the time.
No, I just wasn't expecting it this time, that's all. I need to grab these last 2, and then would you mind teaching me some book smart things, I guess?
Sure, book smart things.
Thank you.
Be sharpen my sword.
I can do that. It's 25 copper. No, I'm kidding, I'll do it for free for you.
No, you're learning the morning was calm this time, now that I can freely say it without
Yes and no. I'm working on
So
it.
you're learning the sword and then the dagger as well.
Yes, that's more like
if you're looking at a sword, you might be paying
Only one
upwards
left.
of fistfuls of silver.
Well, maybe the Carter's Guild can help me with that a little bit, but no promises.
Here's hoping. But yes, it's this one right here, Shriek.
Oh, okay. I was like, you don't fucking label these.
But
well, I
thank
do wish you.
indeed,
Of course, of course.
How can the forge help you? Blame the man.
Just leave it right there. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sharik, where do you want the boxes?
That's fine. We will unpack it later.
Okay. Thank you for delivering. I know that for damn sure.
That's very kind of you.
More ways to bond.
Right. Okay.
I can work on your sword now if you'd like.
Gentle with her.
Of course.
It's your own fault for that.
How are you today, Marcus?
Better than yesterday. What, Sharik? I had to be honest.
Yes, Sharik is such a pretty woman. No, the woman that's sitting on the counter over
Don't
there.
tell him I said that. No.
I overheard.
I said that. No. Don't tell.
I'm flattered, Soma, I am. But, how are you today, Basil?
To see what he knows and what he
I'm doing good. Who's the pretty lady?
She's a friend from out of town.
I see.
Just showing her around, getting her used to